Thank you. Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Nikitha, and we batch one are here to discuss a few topics of the Unit 1 data management. Before going to this data management, let us know what is data analytics. So, data analytics is a process of inspecting, transforming, and modeling the data with a goal of discovering the useful information which supports for the decision making. In today's world, data analytics plays a vital role in making decisions for scientific and helping business operate more effectively. So, here's the topic of design data architecture and manage the data for analysis. Next slide. Before analyzing and determining the data architecture must be designed by the architect. Next slide. Data architecture design. Data architecture design. It is a set of standards which are having. Shashidhar, are you there?
Yeah,
Next slide. It is a set of standards which are having the certain policies, rules, models, and the standards which manages the data. That is, which type of data is being collected, from where it is collected, how the data is getting arranged, and the way how the data is getting stored, the way of utilizing the data and securing the data in the systems for the further analysis. Data is one of the essential pillars of the enterprise architecture because these architects allow the organization to achieve their business goals using the enterprise data architecture. Data architecture, why it is important and what are the importance of the data architecture? It is important because it helps you in gaining a better understanding of data, provides a good guidance for managing data from initial capture in source. It provides a structure upon what to develop, which to develop, and what to implement. So data architecture, it also describes the type of data structures which is applied to manage the data, and it also helps and makes the easy of data pre-processing. So there are three types of the data architecture. There are three models. One is conceptual model, logical model, and the physical model. Coming to the conceptual model, it is a business model which uses the entity relationship model for relation between the entities and their attributes. So, coming to the logical model, it is a model where problems are represented in the form of logic, such as rows, columns of data, and it uses classes, XML tags, and the other techniques of the DBMS, database management system. And coming to the last physical model, it holds the database design, like which type of data technology will be suitable for the architecture, what should be used, is it suitable or not. The data architecture is also responsible for design, creation, and managing the data. uh, Deployment of the data architecture, it defines how the data is to be stored and retrieved. Other describes a mating by the internal policy. Ma'am, Shashidhar, Shashidhar, are you there?
yeah, Nikita.
But why are you not changing slides?
You have to tell change the slide, then I will change.
Array! Okay, okay, change the slide. Change the slide. You go for that conceptual model. For that next, next. So conceptual model, it is a business model which uses the entity relationship model for relation. between the entities and their attributes. And logical model, it uses and deals with the problems which are represented in the form of logic, such as rows and columns of the data, classes, XML tags. Coming to the physical model, it holds the database designs, like which type of database technology will be suitable for the architecture and what should be used. And next, next slide. Shashidhar.
This is only next slide, right?
No, after that,
This is only next slide. After that, nothing is there.
fifth one, sixth one. You go for sixth one. Ah, factors influencing. Shashidhar, factors influencing. Mm. Factor influencing the data architecture. There are many factors which influencing the data architecture, like business requirements, business policies, technologies use, business economics, data preprocessing needs. Coming to business requirements, this includes the factors such as expansion of business, performance of the system, data management, transaction management, making the use of raw data by converting them into image files, records, etc., and storing them in the data warehouse. Data warehouse are the main aspects of storing transactions in business. And next, we have the business policies, which influence the data architecture. And these policies are the rules that are useful for describing the way of processing the data. The policies are made by internal organizational bodies and other government agencies. Coming to technology in use, this includes the using of examples of previously completed data architecture design, what we have done previously, and also using the existence software and purchasing database technology, etc. Coming to business economics, the economical factors such as business growth and loss, interest rate, loans, conditions of the market, and overall will also affect on the design of the architecture. And data processing needs also affects the designs of the architecture, and this includes the factors as such as mining of data, large continuous transactions of database management, and other data pre-processing needs. Next, next slide. And coming to data management. So data management, it is a process of managing the task like extracting data, storing, transforming, processing, securing with a low cost of consumption. So because data management is an essential process in each and every enterprise growth, without which the policies and decisions can't be made for business advancement. The better the data management, the better productivity of the business. So one should be make the data management effectively. So the large volumes of data like big data are harder to manage traditionally, right? So there must be the utilization of optimal technologies and tools for data management, uh, such as like which can helpful further use it for big data analysis in achieving the improvements in patterns. Data management can be achieved by the training of the employees necessary for data management. That's all for data management. Thank you for giving this opportunity.